she's in place. And I already started working on the motor mounts that are going to attach to these bars here. And I basically was doing that this morning. Pretty simple. I just took some cardboard, you know, just made some templates out of cardboard and cut it and just fit it how I wanted. And yeah, and then pretty much just traced it out on a piece of plate steel. This is, I think that's 1/8 or 1/4 inch plate steel. Really, really heavy duty. And then I just used a wheel to cut it out. So yeah, came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way it sits right now. As you can notice, this side's much longer than this side. And if you know Fox bodies, the engines are actually offset by, I think it's 1 inch or 1.25 inches. So the tunnel is actually to this direction just a little bit. So that's why the whole thing is just shifted over about 1 inch. But that's totally normal. That's how they are. I do wish that I could get the engine a little lower, but it's just not possible with where the oil pan sits. You can see what I got there as far as clearance on the oil pan. It's really tight. So, I mean, ideally, like I said, that would be a better way to go, is get it back a little bit and down. But it is what it is. I had to do the mounts like a little bit of a drop down, so looks a little strange, but it's pretty much how I got to do it. So these are all mounted up. The tranny's mounted. I got the angle of the engine the way I want it, and yeah, I got these motor mounts still on here, but I'm gonna pull those off as soon as we tack this on and put some bolt holes in these in the plates. I can take the motor mounts off, and then she'll be all suspended by just the motor plates. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark pretty much where we gotta grind off all the paint so we can weld here. Now, pretty much when you weld near paint, you're gonna bubble the paint. So you gotta come back. I mean, I'm probably gonna come back all the way over to here. Because if you don't, this is just all gonna bubble up anyway. And yeah, that's the downfall of welding after you've already painted, but we gotta do it. So I'll go ahead and grind all that down. Well, actually first what I'll do is I'll mark these holes. I pretty much have it exactly where I want. And I got the fit up really good on the radius too. But I can go ahead and mark these holes for the bolts. And we can get that drilled. That way I can bolt it together before I weld it. But yeah, I'm really happy the way this piece looks. Looks really nice. Okay, so welding is getting better. My welding is starting to actually look like decent. So I did a little better on this side than I did this side. I don't know. This is my left hand here, so I was holding the torch with my left when I normally hold it with the right. But I don't know why one came out better than the other. I guess they both look pretty good. Welded both sides. Have a little hole right there. I don't need to go back over, but for the most part, it's pretty good. And yeah, so I'll take the plate back off, and we'll prime it. Once it cools down, we'll prime it up and paint it, and I'll try to blend this back into the paint there, and just to make it so you can't, you know, really tell. So yeah, almost done. Alrighty, so we got the little self-etching primer here, and I'm just gonna be real careful. Try not to get it on anything. Don't need much of this stuff. Just cover up the metal. Yep, got a little on the tire there. So yeah, once I put the paint on, I can see that, you know, where I made some mistakes with my welding, but got good penetration, so that's really what matters. But all right, we'll let that dry, put the black paint on, and then yeah, we'll be done with this one. Alrighty, so it's starting to look fast just sitting here. So I got it all painted up and bolted on. I do need to get longer bolts here. I didn't get all of the nylock onto the bolt, so I know I need to get a couple, get 4 more bolts that are a little bit longer, but man, it came out really nice. I'm really happy the way it came out. And then painting it black, my welds even look better. So yeah, if I keep welding like this, I'm gonna have to put an application in at Team Z. So, but yeah, so we're done with this portion of the project. The paint is drying. It's pretty much almost dry. And I went ahead and touched up a few of the pieces, the front pieces that bolt here. Just from getting nicked up and scratched, I went ahead and re-primed them and painted them all. They're all sitting out back. So, but yeah, that's the end of this video. Just wanted to show you guys installing this and keeping you all up on the progress. We should, so yeah, we shouldn't be much longer, making good progress, and we're getting close. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Check y'all later.